You see the quality of life in this country deteriorating.
Housing remains a key issue.
The inflation rate could rise to closer to 4%.
Looks like the markets might be heading lower once again.
How did we get here, and what do you think is the solution?
Well, Bitcoin was part of the solution for me because I believe Bitcoin represented the new American dream. When I was young, the American dream was defined as like buying your own home, maybe buying some real estate, getting in the market. But prices became so unaffordable, people can't afford a home. And Massachusetts, the average home statewide is $650,000. Greater Boston area is $1 million for an average home. Regular people can't afford that. And so for me, Bitcoin, it was very personal. I read the white paper and I thought of my mom. I'll try not to get emotional, but I thought of my mom because she couldn't keep a bank account because she couldn't keep the minimum deposit. We got a welfare check and it was before direct deposit. So the mailman would come, give her a check, and then they would hit her with those fees that she eventually had to take it to the check cashing store. And I remember my mom, I was 6, 7 years old, begging them, please don't take 20% because we needed that money. And when I got to college and I tried to send her money for my younger siblings, if I sent her $100, I go through Western Union. They take 12%. So I thought, wow, you really can cut out the middleman, the predatory fees of the banks, the MoneyGrams, the Western Unions. And I thought about capitalism. I thought if you were in Nigeria and you had a smartphone, you could create a website and you could participate. You don't need a bank, right? So it could help the underbanked, the unbanked, and so it could spread individual capitalism around the world. I think that it has been an avenue for regular people to put a dent in the wealth gap. The wealth gap in this country has increased every single year. You got career politicians like Elizabeth Warren who talk about income inequality and they talk about helping the poor, but they really don't, and their policies don't. And so I viewed Bitcoin very personal and ideological.